Take our lead, let's help you make your mark. Our goal is your satisfaction. Let us show you the way.
Simile and metaphor are two of the most common types of figurative language, and they both use connecting words, which makes them a little easier to identify. Look for the words like, or, as, to find a simile, and look for the word, is, to find a metaphor.
Let's help you make your mark.
A metaphor is a figure of speech that describes an object or action in a way that isn't literally true, but helps explain an idea or make a comparison. A metaphor states that one thing is another thing. It equates those two things not because they actually are the same, but for the sake of comparison or symbolism.
Make your mark, take our lead.
Figurative languages are words and expressions used in poems and texts to convey various meanings and interpretations from the literal meaning. Figurative devices play major while writing poems, sonnets, or ballads. They are the best tool for a writer to appeal to the senses of the reader.
Take our lead.
Figurative language is a word or phrase that does not have its normal everyday, literal meaning. It is used by the writer for the sake of comparison or dramatic effect. Authors use similes, metaphors, hyperbole, and personification to make their stories more interesting.
Take our lead.
Figurative language is used in both literature and poetry to create layers of meaning which the reader accesses through the senses, symbolism, and sound devices. Figurative language brings the reader deeper into the theme of the work, without the author having to explicitly lay out the theme for the reader.
Take our lead.
Figurative language can transform ordinary descriptions into evocative events, enhance the emotional significance of passages, and turn prose into a form of poetry. It can also help the reader to understand the underlying symbolism of a scene or more fully recognize a literary theme.
Take our lead.
Using figurative language is an effective way of communicating an idea that is not easily understood because of its abstract nature or complexity. Writers of prose and poetry use figurative language to elicit emotion, help readers form mental images and draw readers into the work.
Take our lead.
Example: when an image of the Indian flag is used to represent patriotism. When an apple is used to represent education. Sometimes, alliteration and onomatopoeia are included as figurative language. Alliteration. It is a sound device and the first consonant sound is repeated in several words in alliteration.
Make your mark, take our lead.
What is poetic language? Poetic language, also called poetic devices, are the tools of sound or meaning that a poet can use to make the poem more surprising, vivid, complex, or interesting. Examples of these tools include alliteration, onomatopoeia, imagery, metaphors and similes, and allusion.
Let's help you make your mark.
Figurative language is when you use a word or phrase that does not have its normal everyday, literal meaning. Writers can use figurative language to make their work more interesting or more dramatic than literal language which simply states facts.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the bell notification.